Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the AC Brown Show. I'm back again. Today is day 13. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. So happy to be here. I slept pretty decent. My sleep is off. Hopefully it will get better after this is over. After this is over. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. We're just gonna chit chat today. If anybody saw yesterday's live, did you do any dream work yesterday? Did you have any dreams? We can talk about that for sure. We're just gonna chit chat for a little bit today. Just a little chit chat today. Today's Saturday. I have lots of work to do. Hello, everyone. Almost halfway through. Yeah, we were on for a little bit yesterday. How did everyone sleep last night? Is everyone's like sleep better? Since the eclipse happened, does like feel better? Does it feel good? Uh all of that. I did the dream work but didn't have any dreams. Okay, that's good. Sometimes it takes a little bit. It will take a second or two, maybe a day or two. Welcome everyone. What was I gonna say? Let me go to the YouTube live control room so I can make sure I turn it off. Okay, good. It doesn't show the thing. Yeah, so I'm glad that you did the dream work. I hardly ever remember my dreams. Well, if you watch yesterday's replay from yesterday's live, I talk about ways to do that. I did have a dream last night. Ridiculous. I will not discuss the dream. I didn't do any dream work, but had a really fun sleepover. Oh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a sleepover in a long time. I used to be the sleepover queen growing up. So here's the thing about being an only child that is weird. I'm an only child, but and I was popular growing up, and it used to be so hard because people's birthdays, for some reason, people who I was friends with growing up in like middle school and stuff, they had the same birthdays. They would have parties on the same day, and I would have to choose. And I remember going to somebody else's party, and it was a sleepover. And then I got back to school on Monday. And I was like, "You didn't come to my party." So much party drama. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But sleepovers are amazing. Love sleepovers. Uh, Woke up 3 times last night. Yeah. Okay, you did the dream work. Did anybody have any dreams last night that they want to talk about? Did anyone have any dreams? Did anyone like any symbols or anything like that? Anyone have any dreams? But I did bring something because I'm like, oh, you know what? Since it's Saturday and not that many people will probably be here. I mean, people will watch it. So I'm gonna read an excerpt from my book. Just the beginning. This is something that I've read before, but I'm gonna read the excerpt from my book. Because I think that, yeah, no dreams last night. I was having bad dreams before the eclipse, and then after eclipse, no bad dreams, but I had trouble sleeping, which is a little weird, but probably due to stress. Yes. Well, hopefully your dreams will lighten up during this time. So yeah. Yes, you can still pre-order. Please let me put the link. Guys, pre-orders are important. I'm about to be shoving this book down your throats for the until it launches. Okay? I'll put the I have to set up the links on my website. That's on me. I just haven't done it yet. But I'm about to put the the links in the chat. Please pre-order the book. Please pre-order the book. Pre-order the book. Pre-orders are extremely important. Oh wait, that wasn't smart. Putting the link in there doesn't help. Just go and search. That doesn't help at all. I'm going to just tell you the title. It's a purple book. I'll put it on YouTube and I'll put it on Instagram. Go search the book. And that's the name of the book, Embody Your Magic, Create the Life of Your Dreams through astrology, numerology, metaphysics, mediumship metaphysics, and human design. Go pre-order my book. Please pre-order my book. Pre-orders, 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 pre-orders. It comes out February 17th, 2026, which will be here any day now. But please, please, please pre-order my book. Yeah, pre-order it. Someone said, my sleep felt like I was awake last night. Oh, okay, so maybe you weren't like lucid dreaming or something. My question was regards to my career and possible next steps. I didn't get a clear answer, but I did get a dream about my job, current boss, and some of the people. Well, that you did get an answer. That is a clear answer. You got to put together the clues. You got to put together the clues. Yes, it will be on Audible as well. It will be on Audible. That's all I can say right now. It's another story for another day. Yes, it will be on Audible. It will be on Audible. I'll say that. Yeah, so you just have to put the pieces of the clues together. Let's see. What part I'm going to read like I said, not that many people are here. So I'll read part of the introduction. So the book this is just like what they sent me. It's not even like, this is just a print, like something that they printed out. So the book consists of, then I will pre-order Audible. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Pre-orders, please. Pre-orders. So the book has, where is it? Is it not on here? It might not be in his little section. So there are 8 chapters. So there's an introduction and then 8 chapters and then the conclusion. It's 288 pages. But I will read part of the introduction. Well, somebody said something about their dreams. My dreams always feel like movies, like they are real, but I have done everything you've been saying and received the $5,000. Oh, hello. Okay. You got a scholarship for Pilates. Oh my gosh. Is anybody on TikTok? Did you see that child? Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. It's 11:11 where I am. Did you see what's her name? Pilates or Body by Raven make those crazy egregious claims about Pilates. A mess. I'm not going to get into it because I would be up here talking for days about classism and colorism. And that's just not what I need to do today. I don't want to get my blood pressure up. But congratulations for getting a $5,000 Pilates diversity scholarship. That is another. Listen, when it comes to Pilates, yoga, I'll say this. My mother's godmother, who is a Black woman, she's passed now. She lived into her late 80s or early 90s. She was a yogi master, and she studied with some of the greatest yoga teachers in India. She used to go to India. My mom said she's been going to India since my mom was a kid. and my mom is a boomer, so she was going to India studying all that stuff. So I have my thoughts about these different modalities and practices that um, the people who originated them don't have the market share on it, but that is another story for another day. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Oh, my Osmo transmitter. Oh, it's only. Oh, I think my sound might go out. I hope not. Um, Something might happen. We'll see. Hopefully, you all can see me. Um, I don't. If I wanted to be an activist, I could. But I ain't dying for y'all. I'll just say that. It's not happening. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Anywho, yeah, she is right. The whole Pilates was happened in jail, in prison, in prison. But it's for a certain set of people. And by the way, FYI, Joseph Pilates only certified two people in his life. One was a Puerto Rican woman and one was a black woman, Kathy. That's it. Everybody else stole it. I'll end it there. Anywho, thank you for pre-ordering my book. Yay. Yeah, I was just reading about how Pilates was started and ended up, yeah, everything started. It's the same old story. Extraction, extraction, extraction. Same old story. Yes, it's part of my research to pair with Black women's mental health, which I talk about on my Substack. You know how, oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. All right, I'm going to read a little piece of my book. Hopefully, I don't know what something is. Hopefully, you all can hear me still. I think you can. I'm going to read the introduction. I've read this before, actually, on one of my podcast episodes when I started writing the book a long time, like years ago. So I probably read this on my podcast maybe in 2022, but it's in the book. Barely remember my dream. I was on a new job, work, went back to designing, editing something that ended up being, oh, about an X. It's crazy how folks think it's just a yuppie exercise. Yes. Oh, you pre-ordered at your local bookstore. Thank you. Where's your local bookstore? Please put it in there where your local bookstore is. That is, oh, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, I'm going to read. Okay. So this is the introduction. I'm not going to read the whole introduction. I'm just going to read like a page, 2 pages. Oh, in Augusta, Georgia. Maybe I'll do a book signing there. That's where my dad lives. So my grandmother, my dad's mother, she is from Augusta, Georgia. She actually went to school with James Brown, so she knew James Brown. And she went to elementary school with him. And I mean, she's dead now. Excuse me, she's crossed over. But yes, so my dad lives near Augusta National, so near the golf course. But yes, maybe I'll do a book signing. I know there's a bookstore there, but maybe I'll do a book signing there. Look at that in Augusta. Interesting. Anywho, okay, so I'll read. So, the start of your journey, embracing the unknown. That's the title. Okay. So, here we go. Hopefully, you can hear me. You're at a crossroads, and it's you and your old self looking each other in the eyes, both on the verge of tears, knowing that one of you must let go. The person who must let go is the new you, the healed version of you, the you after multiple therapy sessions, the you who wants more for yourself than you've been conditioned to believe you can have. The problem is you don't know how to say goodbye. The old version of yourself has protected you and kept you safe from harm. Your old version helped you create the walls that kept you safe from inner child wounds, untrustworthy family and friends, lovers who scorned you, and environments that seemed okay but turned out to be toxic. You must look the old self in the eyes and thank them and say goodbye because they have gotten you as far as you could go together. Before you let go, you must forgive the person you used to be. It's the only way to walk a new path to the life you truly desire. It's time to draw a line in the sand and look back with a new perspective. Forgiving the person you used to be is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. It's not because you want to hold on to your old behaviors, it's because those behaviors saved your life at times when you needed to be saved. Your old self operated in unhealthy families, unhealthy careers, and unhealthy relationships. The person you used to be helped you become who you are today. They built your character and helped you learn lessons about yourself that no teacher could teach you. They deserve your loyalty for helping you make it through those storms. It may have been your duty to soldier up and ride into the battlefields with your old self. But when the war is over or it's time to wave your white flag, the most loyal thing you can do is thank yourself and grow. You no longer must fight for your life. You survived. Now it's time to thrive. Now it's time to step into your calling. Now it's time to go after your dream career. Now it's time to live a life that's made for TV. This is all possible after you forgive your old self so you're able to step into you 2.0 fully and unapologetically. What does that look like? It's a life where we don't just wake up and get into our routine and start the day. Instead, it's one where we're fueled by our soul's desires. We're motivated by who we are on this earth and in these bodies to learn. We are living into and through the depths of our souls. I used to think when I was at the lowest points of my life that God/spirit hated me because how could they let this happen to me? But as I journeyed through life, I came to understand that things weren't happening to me, they were happening for me. I use the term spirit primarily to identify the energies and entities I have experienced beyond our three-dimensional lives. But please know, whatever form energy takes for you and however you defined it is your true experience. For my learning, for my healing, for my growth, these experiences acted as a balm for my soul's mending so my spirit could flourish. Each moment, each challenge was divinely orchestrated to expand my consciousness, mend the fragmented pieces of my being, and nurture my growth into the fullest expression of my potential. I would say that I didn't ask to be here when actually my spirit chose this. Now, some might argue, what about the really horrible shit? Um, no one would choose that. And I agree, I didn't choose the trauma and the abuse, but I did get to choose how I use those experiences to find and grow into the current version of myself. I choose to forgive my past self for doing what she needed to do to survive. And then I go into something else. But that's 2 pages of the intro, the first thing. So yeah, buy the book, please. I'll probably do a book club when it gets closer. But yeah. So the book is pretty much about creating the life of your dreams, becoming your most psychic self, and healing through all of these modalities, the astrology, numerology, mediumship, metaphysics, parts work, all of that stuff. It's all in here. It's like a little manual. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that little piece. Um, so yeah, that's my book. Please, 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 please purchase it. Does anyone have any questions? We're just chit chatting today, but I wanted to read some of that because I thought it would be kind of helpful. I pre-ordered last month. Can't wait to arrive. Oh, good. Yeah, so the book pretty much takes you through what I call the canyon. And the canyon is your shadow self or your shadow place of healing. And there's a path, but you don't have to follow the path. You can choose to answer different questions. So each modality has a question to it. So who am I? When did I get influence? Where can I surrender in my life and allow ease? What's not aligning in my life, business, or career? How can I connect with my truth? Why am I choosing this life? How do I want to change my world and the world around me? And finally, your I am, like who you are. So it takes you along that journey. And it's also a mix of personal story. So it's like biography, teaching, lessons, talking about different things. There's downloads in there, there's questions. I talk about a, a lot of stuff in here, and it flows. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very proud of myself for writing this book through what I went through writing the book. I'm gonna find a space and place to talk about it. So this might be TMI, but 2 months ago, I had a dream about a man. Well, don't know him. He was holding me, and I realized we were naked. I was happy he seemed to know I needed that. Oh, okay. All right, Natasha. Do you already know where you'll be having go for book signings? I don't. But I'm do Augusta, Georgia, since somebody on here lives in Augusta, Georgia. I know that's so random, but that'll give me an excuse to see my family. And whether 5 people come or well, my family will be there. So I'm gonna put that on the list. I'm definitely gonna be in LA, the Bay Area. I'm working on setting up something for London and Berlin, uh, New York for sure. I'll probably do. I don't New York. I don't know where I'll go in New York, but definitely Atlanta. Um, definitely DC. So DC, New York, Atlanta, LA, the Bay Area, and I'll do little stops like at other places. And as far as I'm definitely doing a stop in Toronto. London is on the list, Berlin is on the list. As far as Texas is concerned, I don't know if I'll probably do Houston. Probably not Dallas. I don't know. We'll see what the market kind of calls for. Where else? And I'll be open to doing stuff too. So yeah. Oh yeah, Chicago. Definitely Chicago. Forgot about Chicago. Gotta come to Chicago. Um, definitely do Chicago. Where else? How long did it take me to write the book? I I downloaded the oh yes, Boston. Definitely gonna come to Boston. Um, I'm definitely gonna come to Boston for sure. And probably because I'm a huge New Edition fan. So my first concert, my parents were young and out in the streets. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You'll find out more about them in the book. But I was like probably 1 or 2, I don't remember. But my first concert was New Edition, and I love New Edition. And I also well, this is a tragic, yeah, and I also have like a tragedy story that happened, and we used to have to go to Boston a lot. But I love New Edition. I love New Edition. I love New Edition. So I'll be in Boston for sure. Uh, and I will come to the Shy to Chicago. I don't know about Detroit, but listen, if it calls for Detroit, I'll come to Detroit. I don't know how the spiritual community is there. I know there's a heavy religious community there, and I just I want to go where I'll be celebrated and not, um, you know, push back. But I'll come to Detroit. I'll come to Detroit. Listen, the Midwest is. I have a feeling that my husband's gonna be from the Midwest. Y'all got Now, the people from the Midwest might say otherwise, but I like men from Chicago. I've met one man from Detroit, and he's very smart, very intelligent. Um, yeah, definitely Chicago, maybe Detroit. Yes, London is on the list. Berlin is on the list. Yes, I know that. I just saw they had the renaming for a New Edition, all of that. I'm hoping that I'll be able to see them in Vegas before their Vegas residency is over. I am hoping. I love New Edition. And it's so funny. My dad's cousin, her son, she used to record New Edition videos on VHS tape. So when I was like younger, and this is like when they were older, I would just watch their videos over and over because I was like young. So yeah, it's another thing. I'm in North Florida, but I'll do anything to get out of here. So I'll come to Augusta. Okay. Yeah, I'll do. Maybe I will just. I will put. My dad would love that if I do a book stop in Augusta. So I will do a book stop in Augusta. That's so random, but I will do it because I know at least my dad's side of the family will show up. I will do a book sign in Augusta. Um, there's a big spiritual community here. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm only familiar with like the religious community in Detroit. So, but I will put that on there. But yeah, I'll come to Dublin. Okay, Dublin, but I have Berlin down on the list, London for sure. And where else? Well, there's a bunch of different places that I'll do. I definitely want to Philly. Go to Philly. If I go to Miami, it would just be for like fun purposes. To do something in Miami. Or maybe I know I have people in Orlando, so maybe in Orlando. So around there, I'll definitely, but Florida would be just for personal reasons. But overseas, it would be definitely London, Berlin. Yeah, those would be the places. So we'll see. You'll find out soon. I know what I will be doing, and I'll find out. Crossing my fingers that it is going to be. I'm going to be doing a retreat somewhere, and it's going to be really nice. I'll find out on Tuesday. If I haven't relocated back to Chicago by then, I'll make the drive. Oh, okay, from Indianapolis. Okay. It's 2.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, I'll hit up the Midwest. So I didn't know. I'll do Detroit. I'll put Detroit down. I'll definitely put Chicago down. So I'm excited about it to do it. So yeah, but that's all I got for y'all today. I'm just keeping my commitments. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'll be here Sunday at 11. Thank you all for rocking with me for this short time. I'll be here on Sunday. I'll come to Chicago. Yeah. So I guess so. I know. So well, before I go, explain this to me since y'all are like, oh, I'll come to Chicago. My uh my therapist, she lives in Milwaukee, so I know that's an hour from Chicago. So Indianapolis, how far is that from Chicago? I guess that's 2.5 hours away. And then Detroit, that's somewhere else. That's in Michigan, so that's over there. So that's separate. So I guess what else is over by Chicago? I remember some of my dream. I started my dream 30. Oh, good. Good. You started your dream journey. So I'll have to do a Midwest thing and figure that out. I mean, everything's not that far from each other as far as plane ride is concerned. So Detroit is 4 hours from Chicago. Yes, I know that that's because Detroit, Michigan, I know where that is. In Chicago, Illinois, I know where that is. So those are two different stops. But I guess the Chicago is near Indianapolis and some other cities over there. Detroit might bring Canadians, yeah, but I'm doing a stop in Toronto because I love Toronto's one of my favorite cities. So I'm going to Toronto. I don't even care if people show up. I'm just gonna go find. My team will find a bookstore. I love Toronto. That's one of my favorite cities. So that would be good for the people in Detroit and Toronto because I love me some Toronto. So I'll do Detroit and Toronto. Yeah, I'll put everything on the list to see where they're. But I'm definitely going to LA, to the Bay Area, um, Texas. I don't know yet. So Indianapolis is 3 hours from Chicago. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so the Chicago people, are you coming to the DMV? Yes, I'm gonna, because I've lived there for 10 years, I will have to do DC, and I'll probably have to do Baltimore separately. Because I already know what it is. And I wouldn't make y'all drive. So I'll probably do DC and then do Baltimore. To keep it fair. And I don't mind doing that because I lived there for 10 years. So I know the area. So I'll probably do Baltimore and then do DC. So I'll do 2 stops there. So Chicago is 5 hours from Lexington, Kentucky. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff and I'll also do like little installations, certain places where it'll be more private events. So it'll be a cute little thing. So fun thought to create your tour stops. Yeah. It's fun. Let's cross our fingers that it's fun. So yeah, I will we'll figure it out. But I just hope you all read the book and you enjoy the book and you buy the book. I want a lot of people to buy it. I have my goals for how many people I want to buy it, and I just want you to read it. So yeah. But enjoy your Saturday, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing this. So, yeah. All right. Enjoy. Have a good day. Thank you for showing up. We'll be talking about some stuff tomorrow. All right. Bye.